What's going on, everybody? I've got another video for you on the 302 build. I finally got it torn all the way down. Got a lot of parts here. The block doesn't look too bad, but I'm gonna show you this. All you can see was just this top part here. I knew something was bad, but that thing got hot showing up. I don't know what caused that to happen, but oil was coming in here and just shooting right through that hole right there. And this is probably the cleanest piston because there's not as much carbon buildup on it as some of these other ones. Like, they're all like this. I don't know what caused that. I don't know if he was using the wrong kind of gas, wrong kind of oil, or what, but I got everything down. Some of these bearings are pretty well shot. I got a few of them here, some worse than others. Oh, here it is. I mean, that's a deep groove there. The caps are okay for the most part. They're all right. The bearings were shot. Cam is okay, but I'm gonna put different cam in anyway. This here is not too good. It's some of these grooves here pretty deep. Of course, these heads are junk. I mean, they're heavy. They got small valves, got small openings, ports on them. Rods are okay. I don't know. I'm probably not going to use this crank anyway, but man, I've got all this off of it. Thinking once that piston melted, all the piece of metal went into the bottom of the engine and probably scarred up all those bearings. Freeze plugs were pretty good, but when they took them out anyway, of course, I'll replace the oil pump and pickup tube while that's out. These were hard to get out, but they're not really in bad shape. They're not mushroomed up like I thought they were going to be. They just kind of got hung up here. It's just, I've seen a lot worse, but yeah, I had to, actually some of these, yeah, here you go, I forgot about this. Some of these broke off trying to get them out. They were so tight coming out of there. Two or three of them broke trying to get them out. But where that piston was that melted, that was this one here. That's actually, it's not, it looks like it's gouged out, but it's actually just build up. That's some of that aluminum from the piston. This right here, that's gouged a little bit, but I'm hoping that bore at 30 thousandths, it'll be all right. You got that one and the one on the other side I showed you. Went to Facebook to a couple different groups on there. I was asking about this hole here because this is for the oil to drain into where the distributor goes, but it just looks like a terribly cut hole with just broken flashing what it is. And all these other holes look so good, but a lot of people are telling me that's just what they do. I don't know why they were so botched up looking, but I'm gonna take something and just kind of clean it up some. I think that's what people do, just make a more rounder hole for it. And these passages here are okay from what I can see, but I'm debating getting a stroker kit for it, just getting like I don't really know too much about it. It's like a 347 stroker kit, a 341, 331, 337, something like that. There's a couple of them, but they're pretty expensive. If nothing else, I'll just either get this one turned, trying to get these grooves out, or just get another stock crank, get a bigger cam for it. Definitely getting some new heads for it. Get some aluminum heads to match a aluminum carbureted intake. I'm gonna convert the carburetor, just take all this crap off of it. You got all those tiny valves there. Get something that's got a lot bigger openings. Get some flat top pistons that don't have the part dished out there in the middle, and just go from there. And that's probably about it. I mean, if I just do that, I'll probably get a lot more horsepower out of it. But, yeah, like I said, if I get the stroker kit, I was hoping to get about 350, 375, maybe 400 horsepower. I think it could handle it. I've seen some builds that the block's a lot lighter weight now. Knocked all the freeze plugs out of it, but it was on this side. See, all these look good where the bearings were. It's just the bearings itself are bad. But I got 120,000 on it, so it's not too bad. Whatever I get, will end up going that 250 there. I've got that one there. I've got to do some work on and try to sell it. So I actually haven't done anything to this motor but tear it down, but I think it's rebuildable. So I'm hoping I can make something of it. Yeah, these were, oh yeah, you can see it's still got the guy that bought the truck new. I talked to him, he said they rebuilt it, but they might have done some work to it, but they obviously didn't change the bearings, because everything on here, even the all the gaskets still say Ford or Fomoco on it, so they ain't do none of this motor. And I don't know how in the world I was still driving it. Here's that one that was in that third cylinder up there, had the grooves in it. This one here I think was just about to go. That's some deep grooves cut in it too. I don't know what was going on with this motor, but it had some issues. And for it to be running as good as it did, I'm amazed. That was a good motor. I'm hoping I can revive it. So stick with me, and we'll keep on working on it. Gotta get some funds together, and hopefully I will get it going here. So at least start putting it, get a kit, take it to the next step is taking it to a machine shop. This ain't bad either. I think my rods are good. I just need to get some new flat top pistons. So anyway, hopefully I'll make another video soon once I take the block and get it tested. Hopefully it will check out good. If not, I'm gonna have to scrap this whole idea, but hopefully it'll come back good. They'll test it out, clean it. I really need them to clean the water jackets, because that was full of that radiator stop leak. And let's see what else. I think that's it. But yeah, I want to get the machine shop to test it out good, and if it comes back, you know, no cracks or any problems like that, I want to get them to bore it out 30 over. If all that checks out, I'll just get the motor back and get a kit and start putting it back together. Yeah, so I'll talk to you, or I'll see y'all the next video when hopefully I can get a little more idea of what kind of kit I'm gonna get for it. So thanks for watching, everybody.